Hello and welcome to another episode in Building Resilience in Children. Now, of course, we took a little break over summer, but we are back now with more content for you all. Now, in the first series now that we are doing is Back to School. And in this series, we are going to talk about literally some of the challenges, but also bring a little bit focus back onto resilience. So, building a strong foundation and how you can actually guide your child for a successful school year. Okay, so of course, resilience is at the heart of what we are doing and the contents that we are making. Now, resilience is like a strong foundation that can help our children overcome challenges, bounce back from failures, and adapt to new situations. So, all of these are very, very important. It's about helping them to build inner strength and develop the coping mechanisms. And a simple example would be like a discussion I was having the other day with a parent that their child is feeling overwhelmed about going back to school after spending some cozy summertime at home, which is, of course, their comfort zone. There were no schedules, no routines, no rules. So, schedules, routines, rules may sound scary, especially after a nice summer break. But this is not just children. We as adults too go through those emotions. So, in this kind of a situation, it is often good to share our own thoughts and let them know they are not the only one who experience these emotions, and then highlight the positives of school life. You can share your school days and how you used to handle similar situations. The primary thing to do here is also to encourage a growth mindset. So teach your child that intelligence and abilities are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and perseverance. By fostering a growth mindset, they will embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and become more resilient in the face of obstacles. And that's what we are trying to do as a parent to guide them towards it. Now, a growth mindset is a concept that was developed by psychologist Carol Dweck, and it refers to the belief that a person's abilities and intelligence can be developed and improved over time through effort, learning, and perseverance. The concept is particularly important for children as it shapes their attitudes towards learning, challenges, and success. So, depending on how you are portraying that before them, they are going to pick that up. And some of the fundamental things that she mentioned of course, developing the growth mindset, it is about embracing the challenges, effort that they need to put in as a path to mastery, persistence in the face of setbacks. But also learning from criticism, inspiration from other successes, and openness to learning. And another thing that was also quite crucially mentioned was fostering a love for learning, and that's very, very important. So if I am kind of trying to be a dictator and saying, well, you have to do it that time, you have to do it this time, or you have to do maths now. Rather, if a child is trying to, they're having, you know, an interest in English, let them do that first, before you actually ask them to go on and practice some maths as well. So it's kind of that balance, and it's kind of your words, the way you present your words before them, all of that does matter. So that leads on to the next one, which is providing a supportive environment. Now, it is important that child feel comfortable talking to parents and sharing their emotions and experiences. So we as adults come with a lot of perceptions and preconceived ideas, and that's natural because we have been shaped by our own environments. Now, I have found it useful in my case to unlearn a lot of these generational preconceptions to then understand where my child is coming from. Now, this has not only helped foster a better relationship, but also that contributed towards productive conversations. And that is quite important when it comes to building resilience. So creating these open lines of communication where your child feels comfortable sharing their thoughts and concerns, and letting them know that it's okay to make mistakes and that you have made mistakes in your life, and that you are there to support them through the tough times. And because you have got experience, because you have learned from your mistakes, now is your time to provide a support for them. So that brings us to the other thing, which is teaching problem solving skills. So help your child break down big challenges. Don't expect them to solve a big challenge just saying them one at a time, but just give them the time to take that in, to absorb it, and then take some manageable steps. So encourage brainstorming and guide them towards finding solutions, but do it in a way that they do it independently. This will help them build their problem solving skills and confidence. So, say, for example, a very, very simple example would be that they have made a mess while painting and they come back to you and ask you to fix it. You can ask them, instead, that have you thought about how to clean it? So you are reassuring them that that you trust them and you trust that they can resolve it. And if they manage, great. If not, guide them, give them proper, simple instructions so they can follow, not do it for them. So these are kind of very, very small examples, I would say, very, very simple ones. There are more complex ones. However, I think you get the point here. What we're trying to do here is kind of make them more independent and think about how to solve a problem. The final one that I kind of like very much is about nurturing self care habits and encouraging your child to prioritize their well being by setting good sleep habits, eating healthy diet, and engaging in physical activities. Now, in a world, of course, the world that we live in, you've got lots of fried foods and all of that. So I think that every time, I mean, don't say that, no, not going to buy it. You can buy it, but as you're buying it, reinforce what's in there. What does fried food make? And, and how is that bad for health? So having that conversation can actually help your child to understand and gaining from that perspective. A healthy body supports a healthy mind. So those kind of conversations, when you're talking to them, give them some examples about it as well, which will allow them to then think about, okay, so this is going to help me stay focused, this is going to help me stay resilient throughout the school year, I will not be droopy, I'm not going to be feeling tired, and all of that. But remember, preaching is also about practicing, so you and me need to practice these too. Of course, they are good for us too, so remember that. Yeah, let's do it together. Teaching your child about how to focus on their strengths, how to celebrate their achievements, and practice gratitude can also bring in some very, very good, action success for them. By cultivating a positive mindset, they will be able to be staying resilient, optimistic, and better equipped to handle any challenges that come their way. Thank you very much for watching us today. The content is really short, and we're going to start making again. So, of course, for the school holidays, we also took a little bit break, and of course, I have my little one as well at home. But yeah, so next week the schools are opening, so we will be doing more of the back to school videos and contents, and we will try and encourage you to send us some of the topics that you want us to do research on for you, so that you can have a look at. The whole purpose of building resilience in children, as you guys know, is very much to empower everyone within the community. So we want to bring everything together in one place, so you don't have to look here and there to find information. And we have just started. So remember, we've started just to make the content from February 2023, and we want to make it going forward. This was not part of the plan of the project, so we were looking forward to doing the workshops a bit more than actually doing YouTube content. But now we believe that is the time, and the support that you've shown to us, we believe that we should actually continue making the content, which we will do. Okay, so an update on the art competition. If you guys remember that we launched it and we ran it till the 15th of August, and we have received a lot of drawings that we are planning to exhibit at the Leicester Outdoor Pursuits Centre. If you have not been there, if you're from Leicester, I will definitely encourage you to visit there, but I'll put the link in the description below so that you can have a look around. On the 4th of September, if you're in Leicester, or if you're not in Leicester but you want to visit Leicester, 4th of September is the day for you to come. So what we're doing there is in collaboration with CAUSE and LOPC. Of course, this is the CAUSE's annual event, but we are partnering also with them to in different capacities. So one of that would be our exhibition on the day. So we will be displaying some of the artwork. Unfortunately, it's an outdoor space, so we won't be actually able to do a lot because of the weather conditions and stuff. We don't know what to expect. So we will just display a tiny amount of pictures that you guys have sent us, but we are looking forward to hosting our web exhibition, which we are aiming to put on in October. But there will be an announcement before that, before it goes live, so you can all join in and appreciate the artwork and see it displayed, and you can invite your friends and family to see it as well. Right, okay, so I'll stop there and I'll see you again in the next one. Stay well and happy packing for schools now. So hopefully we're all started looking into our cupboards and rushing to some of the stores to buy stuff next week. So good luck to everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.